Welcome to Stencil Sunday, hosted by the Painted Peach and Funky Junk Inspiration. You've landed on Tuesday Talk. I do lives every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook at Statement Designs and also on this channel, Tuesday Talk. Today's Stencil Sunday project is inspired by this William Morris style print. It's actually found on Walmart. I love the colors, and I'm going to be doing mushrooms. I start with a wood arch. I'm going to be using a Dixie Belle stencil called Moonlit Mushrooms. I give the piece 2 coats of a color called Midnight Sky. This black has a very little tint of blue in it, so that's kind of exactly what I want for the background on this piece. I used a curved piece with moon and stars to accentuate the top of the arch. I'm not going for full coverage here because I wanted to look a little like the moon. I'm taping this stencil in place because I don't want it to shift. I am going to have a little bit of a hard time getting into the corners because the stencil isn't quite big enough, so that's why I'm taping it down, because so I know I'm not going to be able to hold it in place. I keep bringing in my printout that I am looking at, my inspiration, mainly just to see how the mushrooms are painted. I know it's not going to look exactly like that, but I'm using a couple different colors. I'm using Dixie Belle Silk, using French Villa, Chantilly, and Truffle, because I just want to get kind of that muted look. I'm also using the same brush because I want it to blend. I used the colors I had available, so I grabbed this bright yellow, but I'm also using a color called Honky Tonk Red, and I am blending them together to get sort of that orangey yellow color. I'm also going to put little dots on there. I'm using the end of one of my brushes and dipped it in the Chantilly color just to give it that. Also, I needed more light in the middle of the stem, so I added some more of the Chantilly and then used the same dotting technique with the truffle color. So I'm really liking how the mushroom turned out. I wanted to pull it off so I could use to paint the ferns separately, just because of the way the edge is there. And again, I'm using the colors that I found. So this is sort of a minty green, not really at all what I am looking for, but I also have that antebellum blue there, which is a really deep teal. So between the two of them, I think I'm going to get closer to the color that I want. So again, I'm just kind of blending. I cut some smaller, less expensive stencils up a little bit. I wanted to add some more of that brown truffle color. As I looked at my inspiration picture, I noticed there was a lot more brown. There was also a lot more going on in the picture. Again, I'm not trying to do a complete dupe of the original. I could never do that because I'm not sure if that's an original William Morris or just inspired by. But anyway, I wanted to add some more of that truffle color, and I also add a little pop of the red too in there and a little flower. It's not super noticeable, but I just wanted to give it some more color. And I also added some more foliage down at the bottom, but I didn't do a great job filming it. I added even more of the truffle color going up the sides. I kept looking at it, thinking it needed something, and eventually I end up taking some of those stars away because I didn't like the way they were coming around that arch. Time for the big reveal. Let me know what you think. I'm excited because this is going to be the first piece on my new improved website, statementdesigns.org. Thanks so much for watching today, and please be sure and watch the entire playlist. If you like this content, please subscribe. Hop on over to the Statement Designs channel and subscribe there. If you like furniture flipping, and if you like to talk about flipping, then hop over to the Flip and Bunch channel and subscribe there as well. Stay well.